All right. So I'm not gonna do no crazy introduction,
Hmm.
but if you want to introduce yourself, because I feel like you're the best person that can like introduce like everything that you do, because you be doing a ton. Okay, I can't hit every area. So if you want to introduce yourself,
All right. Hi, my name is Elsie. I'm a content creator, also a curator. I do interviews. I love to talk about all things music, and yeah, that's really my brand. Thank you for having me today.
yeah, of course, of course. Shout out Revolt too. You got a whole Revolt thing going on too,
Thank you.
which is crazy. But we're gonna get into that. So the first thing that I kind of wanted to start off by asking is, so with doing all these interviews and like, yeah, I'm assuming like labels are also kind of reaching out to like managers or you're reaching out to them. How has your experience within the actual music industry been to get interviews? Have there been any like roadblocks? Has like anybody been there to like really help you out? Like what has that kind of been like?
Honestly, the industry is just a really tough place because I'm an introvert. Like I don't like to
Mm,
do too much. But one thing I noticed and I learned really quickly was that you gotta make friends. Like you gotta
yeah.
network because your networking is gonna take you farther than being qualified for any role. And so once I
Mm,
learned that, like I started trying to build relationships with like A&Rs that would reach out to me or label heads that would reach out to me. I would try to build relationships with artists. And that's really how most of my interviews have come. I'm gonna be
mm,
very honest. Like I've been very lucky, like doing
yeah.
all this because a lot of the biggest opportunities I've gotten have literally just falling into my lap.
Yeah. You
Like
be
I
shooting your shot on Twitter. I be seeing it. I'm like,
true.
bro,
That's
what?
true. So yeah. So I just I really believe in like you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Mm-hmm.
So like even if you're not gonna tell me the answer is gonna be no, like it's worth trying.
Yeah.
So I try to leverage all my relationships and not just make it you do this for me, but what can I offer you back that
Mm-hmm.
could be worthwhile as well. So that's really what it's been. But in the industry, it's not been I haven't really had any crazy negative experiences, but
Mm-hmm.
it has been challenging. But I think that's how every job is. Like it has its
Yeah.
own challenges.
Yeah, because I know, like, especially if you're like always reaching out to artists, like locking down the interviews, I feel like can be hard. Like, I had an instance where, like,
That is the one.
I had one artist, she agreed to literally agree to do it. She was like, "I'm gonna be at this venue, cool, cool, cool." I'm like, "Bet." I got my equipment, I was ready, I was there. Nothing, got ghosted like the day of,
Yep. That has
bro.
happened to me multiple times. There was even a time I flew for an interview. Like I took a flight, I booked a venue, I'd hired videographers, and they still canceled on me last
Oh no,
minute. So that's
no.
the reason why I don't like to announce anything until it's happened.
Mm,
Like even if an artist is like, "Yeah, sure, let's do it." Like
yeah,
you're never gonna see me right like, "Oh, this interview is coming soon," like because anything could happen. So I
yeah. I
yeah.
wouldn't announce nothing until it's uploaded. Like, it's got to be uploaded.
Right,
I scheduled
exactly.
to show it.
Sometimes like you have the interview done and the team is like, "We don't really want the interview out yet." So
Mm.
it's like until it's like I'm same thing until it's ready to like literally go out, then I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, then it's smooth. Has that been kind of easier? Like now that you're with Revolt 2 doing stuff, like has that been smoother? Like are they coordinating things for
Not
you? Or
really.
like what's happening there? Like,
Not really. My original deal with Revolt was not to do interviews.
mm-hmm.
My original deal was to be like to be like a resident in-house music curator, talk about music. But then we started putting out content. We put out like 5, 6 videos on YouTube, and I reach out to the team, and I'm like, "Yo, I think we could do more.
Mm-hmm.
I think we could really do something with this." So I'm like, I want to do interviews. I already do interviews, but like
Yeah.
I feel like if we partner, we could even put out more high quality because interviews take money to produce,
Oh
and like
yeah.
so I was like,
Especially
we
with
could
how you
partner.
have it, you got like multiple cameras and stuff. I'm
Right,
yeah, nah.
exactly. I was like, we could get this done, and then they agreed. So I reached out to some artists, and I was like, yo, I'd love to have you on this show. Artists that I already have a personal relationship with, or teams that I already have a personal relationship with. And Revolt really just helped with the coordinating of like actually like getting that interview produced. So
Mm-hmm.
the videography, the audio, that's kind of what they did, while I just did
Mm.
most of the sourcing for like the
Yeah.
guests of the show.
Okay, that's really nice. Like I feel like that
Yeah,
that makes things smoother because I don't know.
100%.
Already, like doing editing for a video is a lot, and then getting everything set up
It's
is
a
a lot.
lot.
Yeah. No, I don't. I don't know. I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it. And then if an artist like said like flaked on me, oh my god, I'd crash out. I would
It's
crash
tough.
out.
Like I've been very close to crashing out.
Yeah. Oh
I'm
my
like,
yeah.
should I like should tag them on Twitter? Then I'm like, nah, just
Yeah.
hold on.
Nah. Be smooth. Your time will come. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Right.
But nah. So the next question that I have is, with regards like kind of your interviewing style, was there anything that like really helped you early on? Any resources? Any people that you looked up to, kind of,
Mm.
to help
Yeah.
refine kind of your interviewing process?
100%. I like to always think of myself as a student of like the game. So I always go back and watch interviews. In fact, when I got the Schoolboy Q interview last year, when I locked it in that it was actually happening,
Mm-hmm.
I spent like, okay, it wasn't too long, but I spent about 2 weeks just like watching as many interviews as I could. A
Yeah.
lot of the interviews that I drew inspiration were from the Apple Music interviews. I went
Mm.
back to look at what Zane Lowe has done or what Nadeska
They
has
be
done
cooking
before.
on Apple. They be
Like,
cooking.
exactly. Right. Going back to like interviewers that I admire, like Rob Markman, and
Mm-hmm.
just kind of seeing like how they could, how they were able to pull off these interviews and just make them seem like the artist just seems so comfortable and all of that. So I always like, even randomly on social media, like whenever I see an interview clip, I don't even have to know who's doing the interviewing, but I'm kind
Mm-hmm.
of studying, like if I, because I always feel like there's always room for me to get better at what I'm doing. And so I'm constantly studying, like how can I make this better, how can I have a better intro, how can I ask better questions,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, it's something I'm just always, even just scrolling on TikTok, on reels, like once I see an interview, like subconsciously my brain is like, all right, let's just take some notes here.
Yeah, and you're rewatching like your own videos too, like with.
Always, it's tough though. I don't really
Yeah,
like to
I don't like
watch it.
doing that.
I don't
I
like
don't.
doing
I
it.
don't do that. Nah.
I have this mentality where I'm like, it's already happened. It's
Mm.
already happened. Like, so sometimes I do just to like take notes on what I shouldn't do, but I try not to do that too much.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very judgmental of myself, so I
Oh
try
yeah,
not
me
to.
too. I'll notice like if I make a weird expression in a video, I'm like,
Exactly. And
yeah,
I'm like,
no.
oh my God, I really did that.
I fumbled the whole video. It doesn't even matter, like in the long run.
Yep.
But yeah, I can't. I can't be rewatching my video. The second I edit it and I upload it, I'm like, all right, it's
Yeah,
in the
I
sphere.
because I watch it too much during the editing process already.
Yeah.
So once it's like uploaded, like it's rarely I'm gonna go go
Yeah,
back
there's
to
no way. But like I spent 2 hours editing this. I'm not spending 40 minutes rewatching it.
it.
There's no way. How much of it
Yeah.
are you editing currently? Like, are you doing a lot of editing right now?
So when it comes to my short form content, I handle all my editing, but the long form content, I'm very blessed to have such a cool editor that I've been working with. His
Mm-hmm.
name is Tommy. So all my long form, like actual interviews, like he handles the editing. And honestly, that's been great. So I kind of function as like an executive producer. So I give
Mm-hmm.
him notes, like this is what I wanted you to do. And then he does some editing. He sends me a draft, and then I make notes like, okay, no, like cut out this part, add this part, do this, do that. So we kind of collaborate, but like the technical side of things, like my editor kind of handles that for
Mm-hmm.
the long form interviews that go out. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I follow him on Twitter because I be seeing like he
Mhm.
be putting in work. And I'm like, I need to
Right,
follow this
right.
man. He be cooking.
100%.
So I'm like, I need to follow. How did you guys meet each other? Like,
It was very random. He DM'd me on Twitter. That was 2023.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, he DM'd me and he was like, he was working on this YouTube video. I think it was for Kendrick or Kanye, one of those two artists. And then he just wanted some feedback. And
Mm-hmm.
he sent me like this short video he'd edited. It's like 2 minutes. And I'm like, what? This is so good. Like,
Yeah.
so I tell him, like, how would you feel like just collaborating? Let's try putting out one video together. And then we worked on one video together. We put it out on my YouTube. And it, like, I was so impressed. with just how
Mhm.
everything turned out. And I was like, okay, yeah, we just
Yeah,
gotta keep
because
going.
I know that man is
This
talented just from
happened
the videos.
you know?
Yeah. Nah, he see that's how it works though. I think that's like, especially with like building a community. I feel like it has been really crucial. Just even like watching people build their own communities. Like it'll be random people that just hit them up, and they start curating a
Right.
space. Like I want to get better at that. Just trying to curate like a community.
Yes.
So I'm working on
100%.
that. Okay. So let me pull up. I had like two specific questions. So that okay. So a part of this video is going to be me kind of talking about like things that I really dislike within the current space. So I got beef with academics. Like I got real beef
Oh,
with that
yeah.
man.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
it's
agree.
one sided. Like he don't know who I am, but I just know he feels my energy. Like I got beef with
We're on
him.
the same page.
Vlad TV got beef with Vlad TV. Like, and these are people that really like cement themselves and like I'm a hip hop journalist. Like academics said, I'm the best hip hop journalist.
All right,
And
bro.
oh my god, like I think my biggest pet peeve within their space is like the glamorization that they have of like just violence and
Mhm.
like shade room gossip blogging type of things. And I'm like, this doesn't feel like journalism to me. Like these gossip blogging type of things. Is there like a pet peeve that
Yeah,
you have within kind of the hip hop journalism space that like
I
maybe they
do. I do. And just the two examples that you mentioned, there's just like it's whenever I come across like a clip of academics or Black TV, one thing I usually like, and this is without fail, I rarely, very rarely see them actually talking about the music. Like,
yeah.
I rarely see them being like, I don't like this song because of like a genuine reason. Like, okay, I
Oh
thought the
yeah.
production fell flat, or no, it's just like engagement driven hype cycles. Like, they're just constantly just saying anything to just get that, garner that engagement on social media. And to me, that's just like, it's kind of lame, you know,
Yeah.
especially if you already have a platform. Like, you could
Yeah.
excuse it if it's like someone just trying to make it so they're saying the most outrageous things for attention, but you already get attention
And they're
and you
rich.
have that platform. So
Like,
why? You
yeah.
know, why? So that's really my biggest pet peeve. Like, if you're talking about music, can we talk about the music? Why are you about just the charts, the numbers, the sales? Like,
Yeah. The drama. Like,
talk about the music. That's my thing. That's my biggest pet peeve, really. I hate
yeah.
when people start talking about music conversations and like you're talking about everything except the music, you know?
Yeah. And that's what a lot of their platform is based off of. And like, even I was watching a Vlad TV interview with Elliot Wilson, and I respect Elliot Wilson, like in the
I
sense
respect
of like
it.
what he's done. But even in their conversation, they were talking about because I think Complex had dropped like a top hip hop journalist chart.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was last year, right?
Yeah, yeah. It was like I think they were talking about it like 6 months ago because I was doing
Mm.
research for this video, and even in their interview, they were like, "Oh, well, we don't think Nadeska should be on there because she doesn't get as many
Oh
views."
yeah, I had beef with that. I actually
I'm
tweeted
like,
about that. I was like, there's no
bro.
way.
Bro, and I'm sitting here, and I hadn't even seen that clip. Like initially, I was gonna talk about Elliot Wilson because like he was hating on like Kai Cenat having like rappers on. A lot of streamers are now having like artists on, and he was like, "This isn't journalism." So I initially was gonna talk about that, but then I saw that clip, and I'm like, "You're just hating now. Like we're just hating,
Exactly.
like off of
Exactly. Exactly
views."
too. And it pissed me off. Like, I actually tweeted about it. I was like, are you guys being serious now? Like,
Yeah. And I don't know. I'm like, bro, like like if the journalism is good, I don't care about the views. Like,
what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't really matter how much of an audience you're pulling in. If you're actually gonna start determining good journalism based on like the amount of people that are watching, when all your posts are structured for engagement, like, let's
yeah.
start being honest.
Like, yeah, I could get mad views if I just start selling out. Like that's easy.
Exactly, exactly. It's
Easy.
easy. It's actually really easy. If you actually want to play the game,
Yeah.
it's easy.
Like it's no question.
Right.
But I don't know. They have so much pride about that. So that was gonna be a massive part of my video because
Yeah.
I need to talk about this. But
People need to talk about it more. I
yeah,
agree.
but academics already having his downfall, so I don't even need to hate on him too much. He already having his downturn, so it's cool. It's cool. But on a more positive note, has there been any like up and coming journalists that you've been seeing, like music journalists? Like,
So I have gripes with that word journalism because I just
mm,
feel like the people that I've seen that are coming up and are commenting on music are doing more than just journalism.
mm,
Like people are building community, people are curating this music discovery for people. There's so many. I'm probably gonna like forget a lot of names, but
mm,
like you are one person. I have people that are alongside me, like Annabelle, Damon, and what she's built with that good shit, and what Damon
mm,
is doing with music curation. I have a lot of people that even starting to work behind the scenes to help me with the community I'm building. I have people like Brian and Nosa. And then I have a lot of people that are also behind the scenes as well. Honestly, when it comes to like music curation, there are just so many names. Every
yeah,
time I go on the internet, Instagram, TikTok, like Twitter, I just see so many people that actually you could tell just have a genuine love for music. And it's just
mm,
it's that's why I'm very open to, like, you asked me to do this video. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And yeah, I just remembered my friend Asar. He also does like YouTube documentaries just talking about the music.
oh
So there's
yeah,
just so many people, to be honest, and we are a lot. And I think we are more powerful when we kind of band together. Because
mm,
there's a journalist, there are people that study journalism in university and are on their high horse that they're journalists.
yeah,
Like there's a lot of us that are doing the groundwork,
mm,
and are actually connecting with people and building our own community and people that generally just want to speak about a positive side to music. And I'm just happy anytime I see more people, I'm scrolling and I see more people actually talking about great things about music. Like I am supporting right away. I feel
yeah.
like we need to be more. Like we need to be more.
Yeah, no, I agree, and I think you're like for the record Twitter space. Like, I'm not in there like all the time, like
Yeah.
like tweeting stuff, but I read what people are saying, and like I think it's really cool that you would like built that space because I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
like I need some new music. That's probably a good place to go first, like
Right.
to
That
go
means a
instantly.
lot because that actually happened out of nowhere. Like it wasn't planned. It just happened. And then I was like, okay, this is something like we could actually build on this. And we're still building on it. But I'm so
Mm.
grateful that people could actually like, there's a safe space for people to come and connect, about music.
Yeah, and I feel like people don't even be hating in there, which is rare. Like on Twitter.
Honestly, I'm quick to whack this conversation. Like anytime I see conversations that are like off point, like unnecessary, like I'm quick to point it out. Like this is
Yeah.
not space for like your Stan Wars. Take it out. Like take it somewhere else.
Yeah. Okay, so that's interesting because I was like, I literally don't see like damn near nothing, and I'm like, this is Twitter. Like, there's haters on Twitter.
Right. Twitter is hater central. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Nah, Twitter is dangerous. Like, I don't like going on there too long. I'm like, I can feel it like building up. Like,
No, you genuinely can feel it. Like on Thursday, I was feeling so much negativity. And then I took Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. Like I did not
mm.
open Twitter. And I'm telling you, I actually felt inner peace. Like I'm gonna start doing that way more often because Twitter is
It's
different.
crazy. I don't even follow that many people, bro. Like, I follow you and like five other people. Like, I follow Adam
If you
Dash and
if you
like,
go on the For You page, you're gonna get angry every 5 minutes.
oh
Like
yeah, without a doubt. I'm seeing 8 Elon tweets. I'm like, I have him blocked. Like, I don't even know why I see that. But
right, right.
yeah, no, Twitter is crazy. What made you like kind of go to Twitter? Like,
So I started out on TikTok, and then I gained 100K followers. I
mm,
gained 200K. I gained 300K. And then it got to a point where I realized that I had this many followers, but no one actually cared. Like I didn't have community. And
mm,
one thing about TikTok, particularly about that app, and I tell anyone that's like trying to build a platform on there, that app is extremely inconsistent. The
yeah,
For You page, the algorithm pushes, prioritizes pushing what's not familiar to you. So
mm,
that's why if I really enjoy a creator on TikTok, I don't even follow them because the moment I follow them, I stop seeing their content.
yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah, because the algorithm like prioritizes new content all the time. So I
Mm,
started noticing that, and then noticed that when I try to like I would make like videos that would get hundreds of thousands of views and likes. But when I tried to actually like do anything like outside that, like um put out interviews
Mm.
or like curate community, like people weren't really engaged. It didn't
Yeah.
matter that I had hundreds of thousands of followers. Like I didn't really have an audience.
Yeah, they
And
click through rate's
TikTok just
tough.
yeah. TikTok just goes up and down. So one video gets 100K views, the next video gets 2,000 views. You know,
Yeah.
the next video gets 300 views, then the next video gets a million. So it's just like there's no consistency there. And I looked at it and I was like, no, even if I have 300 followers, that's not a real audience. Like
Yeah.
it's not a real audience. Um, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna move to Twitter and I'm gonna start posting more on Instagram and I'm gonna see where that takes me. And so I realized that honestly, that was the best decision I made last year. Cause
Yeah.
like I feel like I actually have an audience now, an audience that actually cares. Like I could say, I'm doing this interview, go watch that, and people actually go watch that. I put out a playlist and I say, go listen to this. People actually go listen to that. I actually feel like
Mm.
I found an audience and community because I feel like Instagram and Twitter prioritize that. Like if you follow someone on Instagram, you're always gonna see them
Oh yeah, you
on
can't escape them once you follow them. Like you can't.
exactly, you're always going to see them. And on Twitter, if you follow them, you're always going to see them. So
Mhm.
I feel like honestly, that's my advice to anyone. TikTok is good to get your foot in the water, to get your content out there to
Mhm.
as many people as possible, but don't just limit yourself to that. Especially because of how inconsistent that app has been. Like they tried to ban it this year.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Exactly. So that was actually another reason. I was like, yo, they were talking about banning. I'm like, nah, like this is my only platform. If we ban TikTok today, my life, like my career is done.
Yeah,
So
but
I
you're
was
in
like,
Canada though. You're good. You're good in Canada.
but right now I'm good. So that's why when they were like they're gonna cancel it or like ban it, I was like, I'm good. Like
Yeah, you're like it's tough for
if they, if
y'all.
they if they ban it, I'm cool. If they don't, okay,
Yeah.
So
I was
I'm
over here
grateful.
crying, bro. I was in tears. I was like, my 5,000 followers, like they're all gone. I was like, they're gone. I was struggling, but no, I think that's definitely true. I guess I didn't realize like I know click through rate on TikTok is like especially horrible, like dog water trying to get people to go anywhere else. But I had one video I got like 2 million views. Next video, literally 1,000.
That's
Like
TikTok. That's
yeah,
the TikTok formula. It's never and honestly, like it doesn't matter how successful you've been on that app. Like it's difficult. Only a
yeah.
very handful of creators actually maintain like that consistency across.
Oh yeah. No, I feel like I've only seen, especially in music and like art and stuff. I rarely see those creators be able to expand outside of TikTok.
And it's so
Like
great that you see music and art because like people that do like lifestyle stuff and like they always
oh
have
yeah.
something to talk about, like people that are vlogging their day-to-day lives, like that's different and people actually really like that type of content, but like
Mm,
that's not my type of content. And it's so hard for people that are actually making informative like content to really thrive. You could grow and you could get your foot out there, which is great, but
mm.
like just don't put all your eggs in one basket really. So
Yeah,
yeah.
no. I instantly was like, I should diversify. After I hit that 2 million and nothing came from that, I'm like, all right. I was like, let me go everywhere else because I'm like, I can't do it. Twitter's the only space where I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's not good for mental health. Like, I don't even know if I should be on there for real.
I feel like everyone needs a presence on there, but I definitely think you need to regulate yourself because it could just go downhill quick on
Yeah.
Twitter. YouTube is also really good. Like if YouTube is
Hmm.
one thing I say, like if you can maintain consistency and quality, like you will see results. It probably will take longer than usual, but you will see results on there too.
Yeah. No, I've definitely tried to emphasize that because that I do see consistent. Like, I feel like you have consistency on YouTube. Like, if you get 40 views, like, one video, you'll get it the next video. Like, I don't know.
No,
Like,
that's the thing. Like YouTube is very consistent. People are more likely to go to your channel. And also, the beautiful thing about YouTube is the algorithm makes it so easy to search for what you need exactly.
mm,
So, like, and with the recommendation page as well, like, it's really like it's great for consistency. Because if you're already getting 50 views for one video, like, you're more likely to keep getting 50 views,
yeah.
across your videos. So, I really recommend YouTube. I was scared of it for the longest, but yeah, I
Yeah,
recommend it.
YouTube's just so much work. Like I gotta put in so
It
much
is
more
work.
effort.
It is
But
work. But that's because the content is like it's not like TikTok. Your video gets 2 million views and then in a month everyone forgets about it.
Mm,
YouTube is the long game, and that's why like you got to put out quality. Like I remember putting out a video last 2023. It was my most watched video right now. That's what it is. But when I put it out for the first couple months, it was like 3,000 views.
yeah.
And then something happened last year. This video is currently sitting at 160K views. Like
Oh dang.
it just kept creeping up and creeping up and creeping up. So like that's the thing. YouTube is the long game. So if you're going into
Mm.
YouTube, just be prepared to play the long game.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I've had to learn that because I was like, one
Yeah.
video I had like I spent like 3 hours on this video, got like 40 views. I was like, oof. I was like, all right, but we're gonna do it again. I was like, let's see what happens. I'm gonna do it a couple more times.
Right, that's the thing. Like you got to just keep shooting. Like only the consistent people really get results.
Yeah, and I'm like, even if I'm getting 40, that's 40 people. I'm like, I'll take my 40 people. Like that's decent. Like I'll
Right. If
take
there were
whoever.
40 people in a room,
Yeah, I'm leaving.
like
Like that's too many people. Like I'm gone.
right.
I'm not gonna be in
So
that
yeah, I
room.
think sometimes like the internet just warps our perception of what numbers actually are. You know,
Yeah.
if it's 40 people, 40 people is a lot of people.
No, that's too many people, bro. Like I low key, like that gets overwhelming. But all right, I
Yeah.
don't want to hold you up too much. I know it's about to hit 7:40, but I appreciate you for having this conversation.
If
Hopping
you have
on.
any other question to ask, I could push it to 7:45. So
All right, let
in
me see. Let me
case,
see what the notes are saying. Let me see.
yeah.
I feel like we hit most of my topics. Um. Oh, one quick question. How do
Yeah.
you like when you're going to like I don't know promote kind of like an artist or talk about an artist, even if they're smaller? Do you get concerned with like viewership? Do you get concerned like with numbers at all?
Sometimes I do, but not because of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because of sometimes like if I like music, I'm gonna talk about it. But like sometimes you get reached out to by an artist
Mm-hmm.
team and you're like, would love you to highlight this artist, and I listen and I'm like, okay, I like the music. And but the thing is that a lot of times those teams or those brands that bring these artists to you automatically think that like once you put out a review, it's supposed to perform, it's supposed to get
Oh yeah.
thousands of views and thousands of likes. So that is where my anxiety comes from, because it's like
Mm.
I've literally had brands tell me, or like artist managers tell me like that video that you put out on our artist did not do well, and
Dang.
actually try to antagonize me for it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what do you expect? No one really knows who they are.
Hey,
Like
how do you respond? Like, how do
I like
you?
music and I spoke about it, and people like if people resonate with it, I can't do that. Like once I put out content into the world, I have zero control of
Yeah, it's
like
just
how.
the algorithm.
So I don't have anxiety on my end, but I
Mm.
have anxiety just with the people around. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you respond to like the brands if they're like antagonizing? Like, I don't even. I just would leave them on red. Like, what it like?
Sometimes I just leave them on red. I'm gonna be honest. Like initially, like when I first started out, I was like I was very like sad, and I'd be like, I'm sorry. But now it's like I don't know what you want me to do. Like
Yeah.
I've done everything that I could do within my own power, and I've given you a very good quality video. I've talked
Mm.
about the artist. I've highlighted their music. Like that's where my job ends.
Yeah.
So yeah, try not to, even with the audience as well. Like a good one thing about this role I play is just block everyone out. I'm
Mm-hmm.
very honest. Even the people that are singing your praises, block them out to some
Yeah.
degree. Take some, but block it out too, because like you could get jaded really quickly.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah,
Especially with like the ego, I try to like not have any ego. Like, I need to be egoless because
yeah.
I know I'm gonna get inflated. Like, I be confident too much sometimes. I'm like, I
But
know.
that's true. Me too. Like, but then I had to start checking myself. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, too much praise gets in your head. Too much hate, just ignore, man. Like,
Yeah.
with
No,
the
for
hate,
sure.
like hate is always gonna come. The bigger your platform, the bigger the hate.
I've already got like my platform's not even that big. I've gotten crazy hate, bro. Like, I made a
Yeah,
political
hate is
rapper video.
normal.
Ooh.
Bro, I've had people cuss me out. People threaten to dox me. Like it's been crazy. So like to me, the hate comes with the job. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm hoping if anybody docks me, bro, I'm like, this is Chicago. Like, I, like you're not gonna come over here. Like, you're not
Oh,
gonna
you
go over
from
there.
Chicago?
I'm from like 2 hours away, but I live in Chicago now.
How is it?
It's
Like I've never,
beautiful.
and everyone's like, it's beautiful. That's actually one city I've never been to.
You haven't been to Chicago, bro? Chicago? Okay, okay, okay. You've been to like L.A. I haven't been to L.A., but I've been to like San Francisco.
I've been to LA, I've been to San Fran. I've been like to a lot of cities, but like
Yeah,
Chicago is just one that I've never been to.
yeah. Those places suck. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like those
Really
places.
compared to Chicago?
Chicago. Okay. The only issue with Chicago, it's so cold, bro. For like
I'm
four
from
months.
Canada. Like
No, it's different, bro. It's different. Trust me.
nah.
If you,
Canada? Nah, I'm from Canada.
it's
Like
negative 15 sometimes.
wait, what's the lowest it gets? Like minus 30?
My no, the lowest it has gotten for me, it was like 2 years ago. It was negative 50. My eyelashes were freezing, bro.
I've experienced that before. But
Yeah.
that's hella cold
Yeah, no, that's the worst. Like it's never that bad. But
though.
you'd probably be fine actually. You'd be straight. But those
No,
summers,
no, I'll probably come in the summer. Like
the
I
summer of
love
Chicago, bro, is
yeah.
beautiful. It's
Probably like
so beautiful.
July, August. Which
Yeah,
is very
even like now, like it's like 50 degrees, 40 degrees. That's
that
like
sounds not
ideal.
terrible.
Yeah, no, I have a jacket on, bro. Like I'll be outside with a jacket. Like I'm good at 40 degrees. But I would say it's like a
Probably
perfect like
visit
you
this
don't, huh?
I'll probably visit this year. Like I really wanna see Chicago. Everyone
Oh
talks
yeah.
about it. Like it's so beautiful. The downtown is beautiful. Like I just wanna see it for myself.
It's so good. I'll send you food spots. I have like a list and notes.
Yes, yes,
Like
please.
if there's like 100 there, I have them labeled. Like, is it the hood? Is it not? Like I have it
Okay,
labeled.
yeah, yeah. I'm definitely gonna be in touch for that. 100%.
Yeah, but yeah, no, Chicago's beautiful. The music scene here, I wish like was highlighted more. I feel like people be
Mm.
sleeping on Chicago, so that's what I'm like. I'm like in the process of like making like a whole documentary and stuff. Like I'm trying to lock in,
Ah,
like
I love
actually,
that. I actually
yeah,
really like that.
I'm locked because bro, nobody talks about Chicago and it makes me so mad. I'm
That's
like, all
true.
right,
Yeah,
I'm
people don't
locking
talk
in.
about y'all much.
No, that's because the people that are from here like don't talk about it either. Like Lucky is like I don't like Chicago. Like living here, but he like likes the people and everything. But like living here, his experience was so bad. Like
Mm,
he doesn't live here no more. Kanye,
mm,
he not gonna live here. He got his whole thing going on. Like he's not staying
yeah.
here. He's racist and
Mm,
stuff. But I don't know. I don't know what it is.
hmm. Okay.
But yeah. But yeah.
Mm,
But all right. I think that was it for my questions.
perfect.
I really appreciate you for hopping on.
No problem. No problem. I'm happy to be here. Always happy to support.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and I'll be locked in. Whatever you drop next, like I'm gonna be tuned in. I'm gonna be tuned in. So
Thank you. And let me know whenever like you're done editing this and put it out so I could also promote it on my
yeah,
end.
yeah. No, I definitely got you. I'll probably drop it in like 2 weeks. I want this to be like a really
Oh, take your
really
time.
clean
Yeah,
video. So yeah, it'll probably be a
take your
little
time.
minute.
Just keep me updated
Yeah.
alongside everything.
No,
But
I
yeah,
got you.
thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. But all right, have a good day.